Hello and welcome to Devlog 6 on my indie game about mushrooms. This is the 1 year anniversary of the first devlog, so it's going to be a big one. I'll be talking about how I learnt Godot, early development on my game, the new idea for the game, and some new stuff that I've been working on. So let's get right into it. But before we start, I'd just like to say thank you so much for all the support you've given me over the past year. Seeing the comments on my videos really helped me continue development on the game. Anyway, here's how I first started working on the game. So, it all started when Unity started its cuts, right when I was about to start learning it. So, I started looking for better alternatives, and I came across Godot. My only real programming and game development experience in the past had been using Scratch, so it was a bit of a step up, but I managed to learn it pretty quickly. I actually learnt the game engine by making a full-scale game, which probably isn't a very good idea, but it seems to be working out alright so far. Just please don't follow in my footsteps on this one. Anyway, after beginning work on the game, I decided to make my first devlog to show everyone what I'd been working on, and to see if anyone else would be as interested in the project as I am, and it received some pretty positive reception. So I continued making devlogs up until this point, showing the progress that I make on my game every once in a while. Now we come to the exciting part of the video. I'm going to announce the main goal, story, and progress system of Myconaut. Basically, you have to travel around the world finding secrets. The secrets will be hidden in the form of seeds. I made a teaser on the community page the other day about these, so here's the full explanation. There'll be different difficulties with seed, each one having its own unique challenges and things to face. Some of the ones will be harder than others, and some of them will be easier. All of them will be working their way up to one big final seed. Once you've gotten all of the easy, medium, and hard seeds, you're able to collect the final seed. In the game, some of the secrets that I'm planning on including would be deciphering codes, finding hidden passageways, anything to do with secret hunting really. If you're a fan of finding secrets in games, then my game might be good for you. Each seed will have its own unique appearance and puzzle surrounding it, some of which will be more platformer focused, and others will be more puzzle focused, so there would be a bit of something for everyone. After you have all the seeds and go back to one of the earlier areas in the game, then all of the seeds open up a portal allowing you to find the final seed. The seeds will be stored in a book that I'm calling the Seed Index. It'll probably have a better name in the future, but for now, that's what I'm calling it. Here it is in action. As you can see, I haven't collected the seed yet, but going up to the pedestal and after a cool animation, bam, it's in my seed index. Each seed has its own hint showing you where it could be, and its name and its icon. I'm excited to see how the community works together to find some of the hardest secrets within the game. Now, it may sound like the game is pretty much finished, but I am very, very far away from finishing this game. So, sorry, but you're going to have to wait a wee bit before this is done. Anyway, here are some miscellaneous things I've added. Just like a regular devlog. We have secret tunnels that you can go through. This will be great for hiding secrets in the future. We have auto-saving in the game. It doesn't work very well, but I'm working on getting it to work perfectly. I've also been working on the map of the game. Just a wee sneak peek here. And we have some new art for spikes. And one-way platforms. Nothing too special. Now, here's a bit of a challenge for you. Can you figure out the one small thing I've changed in this screenshot? I'll give you 10 seconds. Ready? Go. Okay, did you find it? Well, the answer is the background is very, very slightly changed. Here is a before and after if you want to have a look. I think it's slightly better simplified like this, but let me know what you think in the comments. And here are some tips from my year of making game development. One of my favourite tips that I've come up with over my time working on this game is when I first started designing the platforms. When I first started designing the levels, I was sick of all of these constant jumps on the smooth terrain. Usually platformers fix this by adding slopes, but we all know what a pain slopes are to program. So, I came up with a system called Complex Ceiling Simple Floor. Basically, if you make the floor out of big large blocks, it makes the gameplay much better while walking around, but then it all starts looking a bit chunky and unnatural. So, the secret to this is make the ceiling more complex, or any other place where the player is not going to go. This makes the levels seem natural and good looking, but still not be incredibly annoying to have to walk across. And that's probably my biggest tip that I've learnt. One of the other tips I've learnt is keep trying. I know it's cliche, you've probably heard it 1,000 times, but all of the features that I've tried to work on, I give up with and come back later. I always feel much more demotivated, but then I realised it was actually much easier than I was letting on the first time. So, don't get discouraged by your previous losses, because the answer might be right in front of you the whole time, and you're just too stressed to see it. Also, don't be afraid of using plugins or things made by other people. If you're into using asset packs, then that's absolutely fine. I use multiple pre-made plugins including Dialogic for my game. I have to say though, please don't use AI when making games, unless it's just a placeholder asset, because come on, just use an asset pack at this point.
Also, I have some music for the game now, and it's playing right now. Here's a wee listen. I'd love some feedback on it in the comments below. I'm not much of a musician, but I don't think it sounds too bad.
Well, I think that's all I have time for on this 1 year anniversary devlog. I might be slowing down on making the devlogs in the future, because I actually have to start working on the game. I know that sounds crazy, but I'd rather be someone who's making a game who occasionally makes devlogs, not someone who makes devlogs for a game constantly. Thanks for watching, and thanks for 1 great year on YouTube. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next devlog.